in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang, 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 gang. Drop the top and blow the brand.
Hi guys, it's Sheila Shimmers and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I usually do videos makeup related and beauty related. I do upload a lot, so if you're interested in those kinds of videos, make sure you subscribe below before you leave. Today I'm actually going to be reviewing this new BH Cosmetics launch. They recently launched a couple of palettes and this one just caught my eye instantly as soon as I saw the shades. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm on the website and it's called Nouveau Neutrals. It says 26 color shadow and blush palette. I got this at the BH Cosmetics website and it took maybe like 3 or 4 days to come here, so it was very fast. I was really surprised. It retails for $16, which is a great price point. I feel like I do love how BH Cosmetics has stayed in that price range because their products are very pigmented and very good in my opinion, and I feel like they're so inexpensive. So it brings 21 shadows and 5 blushes. I'm going to show you how the palette looks like. The camera's having a hard time trying to focus on this because it is white, but I have to say I do absolutely love the fact that they made it white. This is a box that it comes in. It has like the picture of how the shadows look like on the inside, and then when you take it out it's like this. I have seen BH Cosmetics palettes come in a container like this before. It's just like a plastic container, and when you open it up it does not have a mirror. It's a little separator to protect your shadows, and then it tells you which ones are matte and which ones are shimmer. I do see that they have one blush that is soft shimmer, so it has a little bit of shimmers in it. As far as the shades, I feel like they are very fall instead of like a summer color. I would say especially the purple tones in this palette was what drew me in. So I'm gonna do a price breakdown, and I'm gonna just tell you guys how much you paid for each pan. You basically paid $1.6 for each pan in this palette, which is absolutely amazing. It said it's vegan, allergy tested, and dermatologist tested. So that is all the information they had on the website, so I'm gonna get off for a second, do my eyebrows and prime my eyes, and then I'll be back to test this eyeshadow palette out. Eyes are primed and eyebrows are done. I ended up using this LOUISE base. This one is in the Rumour 02 shade. Now we're gonna go into the BH Cosmetics palette. The first shade I'm gonna be using is gonna be for my transition shade. I'm gonna be going into this shade right here. I'm gonna be using that shade as a transition. So I'm gonna be taking a Sigma E35 and I'm gonna be placing this in my outer corner and then just blending this out on my crease. The shadows are very powdery and they are blending very well, but I'm not seeing like a ton of pigment right here. This is a very light color, so we cannot say anything yet, but as you can see, I am really packing this color on. I want to intensify my crease, so I'm going to be taking this orange in the center and taking a Morphe M441. I'm going to be placing this right on my crease and kind of blending it on circular motions. And then moving my way in slowly. Alright, now we're talking. That's definitely coming out better. A lot better. I am seeing 3 kinds of shades in here. There is matte, there is soft shimmer, and then there's metallic shades. 4 metallic shades and 7 soft shimmers, and then the reds are matte. And then from the blushes, there are 4 mattes and 1 soft shimmer. I really like that they have like a variety of finishes here. It definitely gives you a lot of room to play with the shadows. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is cutting a cut crease all over my lids. And I'm not doing a cut crease look. I just definitely need that concealer base underneath. I'm taking again my LOUISE eyeshadow base. And I'm going to put it on the back of my hand like this. I'm just going to take a little bit. And then I'm going to be taking a flat brush. And I'm just going to start cutting my cut crease. The next thing I'm going to be doing is setting this kind of concealer and base. I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm going to be taking another flat brush, and I'm just going to be setting this over top. This one is just like a purpley matte shadow. Without staying with the cut crease shape, so you don't have to be too careful right now. You just have to like kind of pat it on. I'm gonna be going with this bright orange over here. And I'm gonna be taking just a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna be just setting this on my crease and kind of blending this out. Definitely don't want any harsh lines. And once I've done that, I'm gonna go with a darker color. Next, I'm gonna be going into the darkest shade of the palette. This is like a matte brown. And I'm gonna be taking that same Morphe M441 and taking a little bit of this. I'm gonna be kind of blending this on my crease, but being very careful that this stays on top of the purple and underneath the orange. So I'm gonna start with my outer corner and kind of go like this on circular motions. I wanna kind of test out how pigmented this brown is. And I'm taking all the pressure off the brush and kind of just like letting it very loose. Then I'm gonna keep doing this until I see that it's like super pigmented. I'm bringing it all the way into the inner corner. I'm gonna try to like pack it on my lid. When you pack it on, that color definitely shows more. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm putting this like all over my lid. Kind of really darken that. The next thing I'll be using is this NYX Glitter Primer. I'm gonna be applying this on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be taking another flat brush. There's another thing that I got from BH Cosmetics and I really want to use this. Loose foil pigment, and this one is a shade Diamond Dazzles. This is how the little bottle looks like. It looks like this. Then when you open it, it has like this little seal that is separating it. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And then the product just comes off of there. They have this loose foil pigment, and I chose the green one. It's called Diamond Dazzles. I thought it was really pretty, and I never go for those kinds of colors, so I really wanted to try it out. This one retails for $7, but it's on sale for $5. I'm gonna be taking that NYX glitter, and I'm gonna be putting it over my lid, and then I'm gonna be applying this Diamond Dazzles foil pigment. I don't know, I'm kind of getting excited. And I'm going to be placing this over top that glue. Whoa, pigment. I was not expecting that. It's all applied there. My eyes are burning a little bit because that glitter glue from NYX. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M441 once again, and I'm going to be going back to that matte brown shade. And I'm kind of going to be going over top this. Just making sure that it's like blended. So you guys know, it's kind of cracking in my eyes right now. I don't know if the NYX glitter glue is doing that or causing that, but it is definitely cracking. I'm going to be taking the Sigma Wicked eyeliner and taking a Sigma E65 angle brush. I'm just going to start lining my eyes. I'm kind of scared because this is definitely cracking on my lids, so I don't want the gel liner to ruin it, but we're going to go ahead and try it. As I'm doing this, I have like a little towel here where I'm cleaning off the excess, just if any pigment gets on the eyeliner. I do it so high because I have hooded eyes, so I definitely don't want my eyes to look droopy or anything. And then I'm just filling this in. Next, I'm going to be going for this shimmer right here, and I'm going to be placing this on my brow bone. Alright guys, so now I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to do under my eyes. I'm going to be using a blush from this palette, And this one is really calling my name. I kind of love that shade. BH Cosmetics blushes are known to be super pigmented, so I definitely want to be very light-handed with this, but I think I'm going to be going for this one. So going in with the Sigma F10 brush, I'm going to be placing this right here. Ooh, that's beautiful. It's so subtle, I love it. So I definitely applied just a little bit, and you can see the big difference that it's making. I have another BH Cosmetics blush palette, and I absolutely love it. Under my eyes, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm going to be placing this very close to my lash line. Next, I'm going to be moving on to this shade right here. I'm just going to be smudging this right under my eyes. And then taking a small brush like this one, I'm going to be going into this shade right here. So final thoughts, I do have to say this palette, I really liked it. My favorite thing about it is actually not the shadows, which is very sad. It is the blushes, because I don't know why I'm like super obsessed with blushes lately. Before, I wouldn't even apply blushes, I wouldn't even care about them, I wouldn't even look at them. Now, I can't live without them. So I love the fact that it brings 5 blushes, all of them kind of like are very different, I feel like. Even these 2 that kind of look the same are very different. I'm going to show you. So as you can see, they're not super like the same. So let's talk about the shadows. I did love how everything was blending. I was very vulnerable, so like if I applied a color that wasn't really like showing up on my lid and I kind of tapped it a little bit, the color would definitely show up a lot more. That happened to me with the brown, and also happened to me with this one that I applied first for my transition. I really love how the mattes were looking. I did not get to use any of the metallics or the shimmers. I'm gonna kind of swatch them right here. But they do feel really soft. I'm really excited to use this in the future. I was just really excited to use this pigment, and I'm gonna get to this in a second. But I really like this palette overall. I feel like the price is amazing. BH Cosmetics does a really good job at giving people really good products at a really affordable price. And also, like, the shades on this palette are gorgeous. Like, I would have really loved it if they had made like one of these shades right here a matte color, because I was kind of looking for like this purple in a matte when I was doing this makeup look, but I couldn't find one. But overall, I really liked it. I didn't have to feel like I had to work really hard to get the colors where I wanted them to. I feel like they blended super easy, and I do take my time blending anyhow anytime I'm doing my look. As far as the pigment, I was not a fan of it. At first, I loved it, and it was applying very metallic-y. I love the shade of this. I love the consistency. I really hated the application part because it's super hard to get the product like out of this. But once I applied it on my lid, I loved it. But then it started cracking, and it made it super hard for me to apply my eyeliner, and I really hated that. It's also looking like it cracked, so that's not like the best of looks. So I do have to say, if you're looking to buy this, maybe pass on it, or maybe try another glitter glue. Maybe use like a MAC Mix and Medium or something like that. I'm gonna be definitely playing around a little bit more before I give it like my final no, but so far I'm kind of staying a little bit away from this. Alright guys, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe below before you leave, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!